Spirituality is more of practicality than theory. And spirituality is pure and clean. So when searching for a master of spirituality, you needed somebody who is a perfect master, because spirituality is perfect. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your geographical location. Greetings to each and every one of you. Blessings, protection, and guide from your within God into your life. Omnia vincit veritas. I greet you, my cherished viewers, followers, and my students across the globe. There is this question one of my students asked me, and he also said someone asked him that question. So he wanted to find out, why do we need gurus in our lives, on our spiritual journey? Why can't we do it alone? You see, pure knowledge and wisdom does not come from book. You can be good at reading. You can read philosophy. But after reading philosophy, after read millions of books in philosophy, you would definitely need a guide. You would definitely need a practical experiment, a practical experience. You need somebody who is so experienced on philosophy. The person will take you through. You go to school from kindergarten to the senior high school or to the senior level to university, tertiary. After you become a graduate, why do you do national service? You do national service from those that are, more experienced on that particular field. Reading book alone will not make you wise. Reading of books gives you a guide. It gives you a clue. It gives you a tips, but it doesn't give you the ultimate truth. So you need a mentor, you need a master who will now take you through everything you read from books. You need somebody who has that practical experience of that side of knowledge to take you through. Spirituality is more of practicality than theory. And spirituality is pure and clean. So when searching for a master of spirituality, you needed somebody who is a perfect master, because spirituality is perfect. Spirituality is perfect. The opposite side of it, that is imperfect. So when one gets into pure spirituality, there's nothing like duality. There's nothing like imperfection. It is only an existence of pure consciousness. So you needed a master who has this experience from lower level to the upper level, who had already experienced what was written in those books. As a traditional student, traditional spirituality or African spirituality is more of practicality. When you pick books that speaks about African spirituality and you read them, that doesn't make you a priest. That will not make you a diviner. That cannot make you a spiritual person. It only gives you a clue from, and that clue is just a drop from the mighty ocean. If you want to experience that and what you read from books, you needed a master who is a conscious being, who will take you through practicality, through your journey. The person will guide you how to control yourself, how to control your sanity, how to control your energy, how to control your within energy, your within power, how to control your entire life through practicality. If you don't look for a master, that doesn't mean you can't do it as well. It only takes time. It's like you trying to learn maybe laying of bricks, mason work, but you only read it from books and you didn't get any practicality, and you started putting up block laying of building. You can definitely do it when you persist, you pursue it, and you are consistent of it. You keep doing it, you don't give up. You can absolutely, one day be perfect. But how many mistakes will you do, or how many mistakes will you make? You will make a lot of mistakes, and that mistakes, if care is not taken, that mistake might end up in a certain conclusion that you may think that is a reality. But when you get somebody who had already experienced what you are trying to embark on, the mistake wouldn't be much. That doesn't mean you are not going to make a mistake. No. Because practice makes man perfect. We gain perfection out of mistakes. When you when you made a mistake and you try to correct your mistakes, you get perfection. But when you get an ascending master, someone who has more clarity on that journey, your mistake wouldn't be much, and it will save you time. Something that you could achieve, or something that you can achieve within a short period of time, because you do not have a master, you do not have a mentor who will take you through, who will guide you. It will take you so many years. Because there will be a lot of experience that you go through. There will be a lot of signs that may come before you. There will be a lot of visions that will come before you, because you do not have a mentor who can now interpret those information, who can take you through, who can guide you upon those informations for you to have the clarity of what that information was all about. You will now have to figure it by yourself, and that's a good thing to do. By figuring it by your own self, yes, but it will take time. So spiritual masters shortens your journey, the journey that could have taken you 10 years to achieve, 20 years to achieve. Being with a perfect master, it can take you at least a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Within a short time, you gain the clarity and you understand the code, how the whole thing works in a very shorter possible time. And without master, you putting up a lot of mistakes out there. Those mistakes, if care is not taken, it becomes your reality. This is how people begin to create illusion. People begin to hallucinate, to create deities for themselves, gods for themselves, entities for themselves, because during that period of your journey, you have encountered a lot of so-called entities, and some of these entities may come before you. When you read more about dark satellite and mediumship, you understand where I'm heading towards. They will come before you and they will represent themselves as so-called the divine, as so-called the supreme being, and if care is not taken, you'll be stuck thinking that you have gotten to the enlightenment or you have gotten to the higher destination, whereas you have been misled, because you did not have, or you didn't have a mentor that will take you through the process, that will tell you that in your journey you will encounter things that are more shocking, you encounter things that are unusual, you encounter so many things in your life, but anything as this that you are going to encounter, or anything as this or that, If you encounter them, they are not real. If you don't have a master, you know it, but it will take you a long period of time. And all that is an experience as well. But this is a hard experience. It's an experience that comes with a lot of sacrifice, a lot of pain, and a lot of disappointment. And if this experience is not being, taken good care of with a deep understanding and turn it into positive results, then it becomes evil. So spiritual masters serves like a network that feeds you with a range of an information that guides you through your screen, that guides you through different portals. The network, the internet, the network that helps you, that provides the keys, the codes, the information that helps you to open different tabs at the same time. They help you to decode different tabs, open different dimensions, different tabs on your computer, and at the same moment and at the same time. If you don't have internet, you can't operate your phone on your computer. You can't open different tabs because the network is not connected to it. So we have two types of masters. We have the within master and the exterior master. The within master, whatever the within master guides you upon, it will resonate with whatever the outer master will also do, or direct you upon. Then tranquility happens, harmony becomes your joy. So spiritual masters are the spiritual networks, are the spiritual internet to a neophyte. Thank you.